And we are back. Browns franchise. And as you can see in the last episode, we suffered a brutal 31-6 loss. That ended up putting us at 13-4, which was enough to make the playoffs. It was unfortunately not enough to make the 1 seed that belonged to the Kansas City Chiefs, who ended up going 14-3. And what sucks even more is we had the tiebreaker over them. So if we would have just won that game against the Bengals, we would have been the 1 seed. But let's not complain anymore. Let's look. As you can see, we are going to be the first game. So we got a lot of expectations on us. We're the first game we got to deliver. Uh, we're going to be playing the 7-seeded Broncos, who ended up going 10-7. So realistically speaking, we are the favorites. We're going to quickly go over the first of many. This is going to be talking about our first playoff appearance. We're just going to play it cool, man. No need to guarantee a win. But we're also going to get into the weekly strategy. They do amazing at stopping the run, so we're going to obviously blitz counter, actually. I really like that. Get one interception, that is more than doable. And the hope is that we don't suffer any injuries. Those players, as you can see, I know. Oh, there we go. And without further ado, actually, there is two more things I want to do. We're going to quickly look at the injury report. We are going to be missing no one. Everyone here is people we were already missing. So that's a W. But finally, I just quickly wanted to show you that we did amazing. We lost the Bengals game, which is completely understandable. But then we went on to win 12 games in a row, and we won 13 of the 14. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm more concerned about this right here, where to end the season, we were 12-1. We ended up going 1-3 in our final 4 games. That is a big concern in my opinion. One of them was a sim game, so yeah. But the other big concern is the fact that the Bengals and the Jets are two solid teams. The Jets barely missed the playoffs. They ended up going 10-7. So I guess the Broncos had the tiebreaker over them or something. But I mean, we had the short end of the stick to playing some solid teams. You know, obviously the Bengals ended up going 11-6. They're going to be the, was it 6 seed? Maybe the 5 seed. Who knows? But we get ball first. We're going to return it up to the 26-yard line. And that is Deshaun Watson's season stats. He barely eclipsed 3,000 passing yards. We're going to start at the 26-yard line. First play of the game is going to be a pass to DPJ. He's going to get up to the 29, 30-yard line, where that's going to be a gain of 3. I quickly want to do something I remember. Nick Chubb is glitched or something. He has never played. So I thought maybe it was a glitch with the starting running back, so I'm going to move him out and just adjust mid-game. Jordan Atkins up to the 46. That's going to be a gain of 17 and a first down. But I don't know if there's even a running back out there right now, so we can't really There is an X Factor, so I believe that's Nick Chubb out there, lined up at wide receiver. Jordan Atkins, and it is. Okay, Jordan Atkins down to the 32. Backup tight end for David Njoku being the starter. Nick Chubb is out there, and our team is already gassed for some reason. But Nick Chubb, in his first carry, and I want to say like 2 games, it's going to get a gain of 3 up to the 29. I have no idea why he hasn't been out there, but, I mean, he is now, so. And going deep, try to hit Nick Chubb, who was lined up outside, but just overthrown. It's going to be incomplete. Third down, Watson throws, going to be caught by DPJ down to the 9-yard line, and that's going to bring up 1st and goal. A big thing to note as well, if we score this drive, this will be our first touchdown in 2 games. Well, not this drive, but any drive, honestly. That's going to be incomplete, but there is a penalty. And it's going to be roughing the passer, and that's going to be on Mike Purcell, and that's going to give us, just reset the downs. Now it's 1st down, and it's going to be at the 5-yard line. Watson with the play action. He's going to look to run, and he's going to get into the end zone. And we're going to take a 6-0 lead with the extra point yet to happen. And the curse, I wouldn't say more curse, but the streak has been broken. Our first touchdown in 2 weeks. And it couldn't have come in a better game. Sean Watson with the 5-yard scramble. Here's Russell Wilson so far. He had a better season. Actually, had 1 less completion than Watson did. But other than that, less touchdowns, less interceptions, more touchdowns, more yards. So better season in general. And that's going to be incomplete. Had Jerry Jeudy open, but Jeudy was unable to get both feet in bounds. That's going to now bring up 2nd and 10. He finds number 19 up to the 36. That is Marvin Mims. It's going to be a gain of 14, and that's going to extend the chains. Going to be a handoff to Javonte Williams. He gets a gain of 4. Unable to see the number there. It's going to be 2nd and 6 now from the 40-yard line. We're going to go right back to him, and he has a decent amount of running room. He's going to get across midfield, go from he's got to the 46. I think that's a gain of 14 or so. Gonna go back to him again. And there's 1 man to beat. And Rodney McLeod makes the chase down tackle at the 26. That's gonna be a gain of 20. Wilson's gonna look to throw this time. Rolling out. Gonna check it down. That's gonna be Jerry Jeudy up to the 18. It's gonna be a gain of 8. Wilson, looking end zone. It's going to be incomplete. Tried to hit Javonte Williams, but Denzel Ward was on the coverage. One of the best corners in the game. 3rd and 2 now. We're going to go to Javonte Williams. I feel like that's not Javonte. That's Samaje Perine. He gets 4, and it's a 1st down. And I really like that call. Running the football there. 1st down, it's going to be a handoff. This is Perine. He's going to get a gain of 4 up to the 10-yard line. Second and 6 now from the 10. Perine is the back. It's going to be a throw by Wilson. He's going to check it down to Jeudy, who's going to be just short of the 1st down. 3rd and 1 from the 5. They need to to get to the 4-yard line in order to get a first down. 3rd and 1. Looks like Javonte Williams is the back. It's going to be a throw by Wilson. He completes it. That's going to be Greg Dulcich. He gets the first down, but he's also going to be injured. He gets to the 3-yard line there, and that's going to bring up 1st and goal. Going to be a handoff, and Javonte Williams is going to go untouched into the end zone, and we are an extra point away from the tie ball game. Cairo Santos looking to give them the tie, and they do. Electing to return it, that's going to be Jerome Ford. He's going to take it up past the 25 to the 27. And the Browns, after having a very good first drive, their first touchdown drive in 2 weeks. Can't stress it enough. Nick Chubb is going to bounce it out, and a very odd play, but it worked out, getting 6. 2nd and 4 now. Our whole team is gassed. Watson is going to be sacked at the 29. That's going to be Randy Gregory and someone else. If I had to guess, I would say Frank Clark. But that's going to do it for the first quarter. Here are the stats for those of you who are curious. And that's actually good for us at the quarter ended there, because that now gives our players a chance to get rested for this big 3rd down play at the 29. As you can see, Nick Chubb is, all the players are still gassed. 3rd down. Watson. He's going to be sacked. Randy Gregory down at the 15. Going to bring up 4th and 22, and Corey Bojorquez and the punting unit are going to head out there. And the thing about Corey Bojorquez is going to be down at the 43 is he cannot pin a punt out of bounds to save his life. Unless he can kick it full power and you'll have the range. But say we're punting at midfield, yeah, that's what ball's going to go out the 15-20 yard line. But he is so powerful that, in situations where we're at the 15-yard line, he can absolutely boot it. That was a gain of 2, by the way. Wilson on 2nd down. He's going to go deep. Wide open. And it's going to be a close. Adam Trotman with a touchdown. Juan Thornhill was unable to make the tackle. And the Broncos, so far, looking good. They might pull off the upset. They lead 14-0. Or, 14-7. Jerome Ford electing to return it again. This time, not going to get as lucky, only to the 22. Going to be a handoff to Nick Chubb, who's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, but nothing else. As this Broncos defense is very special. They got on the front. Checks it down to Chubb. He drops it. They got Frank Clark and Randy Gregory from both sides. And then in the secondary, they have one of the best corners in Patrick Surtain and one of the best safeties in Justin Simmons. Watson has all day on 3rd down, but he's going to be sacked by Frank Clark. That's going to be 4th and 16 at the 15, and that's back-to-back 3-and-outs. And also, in the past 2 drives, Watson has been sacked 3 times. Javonte Williams having himself one heck of a game so far. 5 for 43 and a tutty. And the Broncos have a great chance. They have maxed out momentum, ball at the 40. They have a great chance to go up 2 scores and potentially put the pressure on the the 2-seeded Browns to, come from behind. And I will be honest, if we happen to lose this game, this season's pretty disappointing. The fact that, we checked down to Javonte Williams. JOK makes a tackle at 47. It's going to be pretty disappointing if we went 13-4. We were 12-1 at one point, and we ended up losing 4 of our final 5, including the playoffs. But it's going to be picked off. Anthony Walker. He's going to get it to the 48 across midfield. Jumped the route. And you love to see it. Anthony Walker probably playing his final time with the Browns in his career because, well, we just don't have the money to bring him back. He's probably going to be asking for a decent much, even though he's going to pay like $3-4 mil now. That was a gain of 1 by Watson. We are like negative 40 mil in cap space, so it's not happening. That's going to be batted down. Tried to hit Elijah Moore deep, but failed to do so. Third and 9 at the 47. Watson looking. Throws. It's going to be dropped. He had a man open, but Patrick Surtain breaks it up, and that's going to be our 3rd 3-and-out in a row. Oh my gosh. Okay, never mind. I was about to say, did he really pin it? Nope. 3:35 left to go in the half. The Broncos have the ball at their own 20. Up 7 with full momentum. Or excuse me, not quite full, but I mean 99%. That's going to be a sack. Maurice Hurst gets the chase down sack. It's going to be a loss of 1. 2nd and 11 now. I'm expecting a run. They call a run. And he only gets a gain of about maybe 3. That's a great job there. 3rd and 8 from the 22. Wilson. Pressured. Checks it down. And going to get the first down is Javonte Williams. And he's going to get up to the 36-yard line. That's going to be enough for a first down. And Russell Wilson has done amazing so far with keeping the play alive. And they have a lot of running room. That's going to be a gain of 8 up to the 43 with Javonte Williams. And that's going to take us to a 2-minute warning. Broncos lead 14-7 with the ball at their own 43. And a 2nd and 2. Wilson. Keeping the play alive again. Hits Javonte Williams. He's going to get a gain of about 1.5. 3rd and 1 from the 45. Wilson. It's going to be a screen pass to Williams. He has the first down easily. Only to the 47, but it is going to be enough for the first down. And the Broncos are just slowly but surely getting to field goal range. Taking all the clock off of taking all the time off the clock. Trying to make this the final, drive that really matters in this first half. As that was dropped by Adam Trotman. Wilson on 2nd down. Rolling out. Unable to get it to his man. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 10 from the 47. Wilson. 3rd down. Pressured. He rolls out, just throws it away. And that's probably the wrong play, honestly, because you could have forced the Browns to take a timeout. 4th down, the punting unit is going to be out there, and it's not a great punt, so maybe the Browns get one final drive in. 39 seconds, free timeouts. They're at their own 28. I would not see why not. They try and aim for a field goal. Watson on 1st down, going deep. It's going to be caught by number 19. I don't even know who that is. And he's going to take it the distance. 72 yards. That's going to be Cedric Tillman, the rookie. He's proven why you should get the reps over David Bell for next season. And the extra point attempt by Dustin Hopkins is good. With 26 seconds left, maybe the Broncos try and get something. But I honestly have no idea. They do have free timeouts, so... And they are definitely going to try. And they're going to go deep on their first play. And it's going to be caught by Judy up to the 46 with 21 seconds left. Broncos take their first timeout. And they're going to go deep again. And that's going to be caught. No, it's not. They're going to say either out of bounds or dropped. But that was Marvin Mims, the rookie. He holds on to the football. I don't know what they see that I don't, but that looked like a catch. You see one? Maybe, yeah, that second foot's down there. That's a catch. Oh, they're going to review it. And they're going to change the call. They're going to say it's going to be actually a catch. That's going to make it 1st and 10 from the 28 now. And the Broncos get to save a timeout with that play too, so they could get touchdown. Wilson looking. He's going to be incomplete. I didn't know if they were going to rule out a fumble, but it sucks that he was able to get that pass away because that could have potentially been out of field goal range. They're going to just throw a screen pass. Looks like to line the kicker up. With 6 seconds left, you could take one quick shot if you wanted, but it's a big risk, and they're just going to take the field goal. 33-yarder to give them a 17-14 lead, and it's going to be good. And the Broncos, more than likely entering half, lead 17-14. There is 3 seconds left, though, so maybe, barring like a Jerome Ford, big touchdown return, kick return, I think we're going to go into half. It's going to be 94 yards if he does, and he's going to get up to 27. That's going to do it for the half. I believe Broncos get ball to start second half. And they lead 17-14. Here are the first half stats for those of you who are curious. Looking at this, the Broncos are just dominating. Obviously, I feel like the game changer for the Browns, keeping them in it. Here's a playoff picture for the AFC, by the way. Was that Anthony Walker interception. And then, obviously, that kind of changed a bit of momentum. And then, obviously, the Cedric Tillman 72-yard bomb. I didn't even know if he was going to catch it, let alone make it a touchdown. But, as I mentioned, Cedric Tillman and David Bell were originally... Here's Watson's touchdown. That's a big play. And then another big one is going to be the Adam Trotman touchdown, where you can see Juan Thornhill just barely miss. But yeah, the big change. Yep, Broncos get ball, start second half. The big thing is, DPJ, Donovan Peoples-Jones, is probably gone after this season due to not being able to bring him back. And so is Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper does have a year remaining on his contract, but we might get rid of him since, it would probably save us some cap room, and, that would be awesome to save cap room. And that would probably mean Elijah Moore would slide into the 1. And honestly, I would say Cedric Tillman would take wide receiver 2, and David Bell would fight for probably a rookie receiver for wide receiver 3. 3rd and 7 from the 25. Wilson looking. He's going to be tackled at the 29. Was able to make one man miss, but was not able to make 2. And the punting unit's going to be out there, and the Browns force a 3 and out on the first drive of the 3rd quarter, and this could be you know, monumental for the Browns. They're going to get the ball at the 26. Obviously, the Browns down. Not ideal considering they were the 2 seed. 13-4. Are you really going to let a season like this go to waste? Watson gets to the 40-yard line, able to pick up the first down and a gain of 14. And I don't mind losing this game if we didn't start the season 12-1. But since we did, I know we can do this. I know we are a power team. I know we can make a run. It's just, are we going to? Just because I believe we can doesn't mean we're going to. That's going to be number 3. That is Marquise Goodwin. He's going to be gone after this season as well, who he's currently the wide receiver 4. Going to be a keeper with Watson. That's going to end up getting only a gain of 1. And Deshaun Watson is going to be injured. This is now going to be up to... Who is that? Is that DTR or Colt McCoy? It is going to be up to rookie 5th round pick Dorian Thompson Robinson, who had an amazing preseason. Will it carry over? This is obviously, may only be his first career game, since preseason doesn't really count, but this is going to be his biggest. And he throws an interception on his second pass attempt to Patrick Surtain. And I am not feeling great now. It's going to be a loss to 2 by Javonte Williams. Jayon Brown on the tackle. Ideally, I would love for Watson to come back. And that's going to be an absolute beauty to the 45, Adam Trotman. And he has just been amazing. He may be the backup tight end behind Greg Dulcich, but he has been Russ's go-to target so far. And it's going to be incomplete. Tried to get fancy, tried to hit Javonte Williams with a cross-body side throw, but just did not work out. 2nd and 10 from the 45 now, and we might put Colt McCoy in if Deshaun Watson is injured. Because Colt McCoy may be 1 or 2 overalls worse. That was a nice game by Javonte Williams, 3rd-1. But he is way more experienced in the league, and I'd rather have experience because he'll know what to do in situations like this. Up to the 34 is Javonte Williams. So if Watson is unable to continue playing, then we might have to put, Colt McCoy out there. Because this one could be his final game ever. If we end up losing. Because he is old. And 2, as much as I love DTR, I just don't think he's going to be the man to get the job done right now. And wide open is going to be Marvin Mims Jr. And the Broncos are going to take a 24-14 lead with 1:50 to go in the quarter, which means just under 10 minutes left to go in the game. Assuming, there's no overtime. Jerome Ford's going to take it. He's going to return it up to the 32-yard line. And he has looked electric as a return man. And I did see Watson trot out there, and he is going to be back in the game. Deshaun Watson is back in the game, folks. And Nick Chubb has running room. He's going to get up to around the 47. Going to be a nice gain of 15 on the first play. First and 10 from the 47. Watson is going to scramble for it, even though he just got injured doing that. And Zach Allen, the D tackle for the Broncos, goes down for an injury. That was a gain of 6 by Watson, by the way. Patrick Surtain has his X factor due to the interception. 2nd and 4 now. We see Elijah Moore in motion. It's going to be a handoff to Nick Chubb, who's going to be tackled for a loss of 2 at the 49. Third and 6 from the 49. It's going to be incomplete. It tried to hit Cedric Tillman, it was just a bad throw, and we're going to punt the ball with 37 seconds remaining in the quarter. Oh my gosh. Are you serious? And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is why Corey Bojorquez, I'm so glad he's a free agent after this season. Like I said, he has an absolute cannon. But if he can't pin it in situations like that where we need him to, then what's the point? Number 20, that's their fucking fullback probably. Here's the third quarter stats. Rosie are curious. We're getting torched. And we're going to have to force a stop pretty soon. If we allow a touchdown and an extra point, game's over. That was a gain of 5 by Javonte Williams. We do have a chance, but part of the chance is stopping this high-powered team. Russell Wilson has been on fire. Javonte Williams has been on fire. Like, they're two best players who, see, we can't do that. We can't allow just them to run it with Javonte Williams. We know it's coming. They're just chewing clock, team. They're going to run the ball every fucking play. Oh, wow. And they're down to the 13-yard line. They have absolutely deserved to win this game. And we're honestly lucky that was a bad throw. But what has happened this game has been absolutely brutal. Because Marvin Mims and Adam Trotman have destroyed our team. Those are two players you would not expect to even be on the field. And yet they have torched us. Obviously, Jerry Jeudy's done his job, and so is Javonte Williams, especially Javonte Williams. That's going to be incomplete, and it's going to be... Fuck's sake. Where? Looking at that play, I'm gonna be 100% honest, no bias. Where the fuck was that pass interference? Where was it? A fucking blind person could see better than that ref, bro. There was maybe the slightest bit of contact. But nothing that would even, be worth considering pass interference. That should not have been a flag. Not in any universe. But I guess in the EA universe that, you know, the fucking dumbasses who fucking, press 2 keys a year in order to, produce this game. They fucking press Control C, Control V. Those are the fucking like few buttons they press. That's gonna be caught. I don't know who that just caught that. It's Jordan Atkins. But what a catch. 3rd and 1. Watson has time. Throws. And it's going to be dropped. No contact. Just dropped it. And 4th and 1. This is the game. We already lost, but, I mean, this is just going to add insult to injury if we fail to pick up 1 damn yard. And not only did we fail, we threw an interception. This is the final game of the season. I'm going to watch the 3.5 minutes remaining. It's over, but I'm going to at least watch it. Breakdown from what this season is. Deshaun Watson... Oh, jeez, voice crack. Deshaun Watson failed. No ifs, ands, or buts. He was supposed to be a game manager. He has failed to do that in 4 of the final 5 games. Or 3 of the final... 4 of the final 5. Defense has played phenomenal until the final 3 games. The ones that mattered most, you failed to fucking, like, do anything in. Nick Chubb, I fucking love you, but you are, like, the main player on this offense. Where the fuck were you the final few weeks? Do you just not feel like showing up? Is EA fucking stupid? Did they not want you to play? Because I know that's what happened. Glitchy ass EA. That's always what it is. There's nothing I want more in this world than to see fucking EA declare bankruptcy in the next 5 minutes. Be forced to lose their exclusive rights to everything they have. Yeah, just had to insult the injury, man. Get me the fuck out of this. I know I said I was going to watch it all through, but I can't be bothered. We lost. We were 13-4. We were 12-1 at one point. We made the playoffs. We barely, and I mean barely, missed the 1 seed. And we just got our ass handed to us on a silver fucking platter by a 10-7, 7-seeded Broncos, 38-14 in our home crowd. I know the fucking realism of this fucking rebuild, but I'm so fucking tempted to just bite the bullet on Deshaun Watson. Cut him right now. I don't even know if a team will pick him up. This was horrible. I mean, there is nothing that you could say or do to make me think this season was a success when we started 12-1, ended the season 13-4, and got our ass kicked in the first round of the playoffs. We allowed 30 points in our final 3 games we played. 30. 38-30. 31-6. 38-14. Some of you guys better be ready to pack your bags. I don't care if you want to stay or whatever. You're fucking gone. And it's really unfortunate that, you know, some of these players who are actually on expiring contracts are unable to like re-sign with this team, no matter if they wanted to or not, because we had dumb fuck Deshaun Watson over here taking up 64 mil and not, performing at least slightly good. There should be no reason why we're a championship team and we're unable to sign any of our players because we are paying someone 64 mil to go out there, shit the bed week after week when it matters most. There's no reason we should be doing that. Actually unbelievable. I normally don't get this fucking mad unless if it's this damn series. Not this series. This fucking game. Madden 22. I fucking love the shit out of it with Falcons franchise. Madden 23. Bears. I fucking hated it. Because you could tell EA was against me. And so far, you got my hopes up with this fucking first 13 games, and you have absolutely butt-fucked me every single game since. Lose your exclusive rights. Please, I am begging everyone to let this fucking disgraceful company who doesn't put any money into this, not a single penny. They don't give a shit about it. Hell, they're trying to save so much money, they're firing their damn company employees who are in charge of this game. They're not hiring new people to maybe like change it. They're just keeping around the same few people and getting rid of some people so they get to save extra money. This is unbelievable. In zero, and I'm talking about zero universes, should a 2 seed who was 12-1 at one point lose to the 7 seed. There should be no universe where Russell Wilson is outperforming Deshaun Watson at such an elite level. They are the same fucking caliber quarterback. They are guys who everyone was so high on and now everyone hates. But for some reason, every time I go against one of them, they're just fucking amazing. They're better than Patrick Mahomes. They're better than Josh Allen. Better than Joe Burrow. You name it, they're better than. This is a disgraceful game. I hope that once this series is done, I never, and I mean never, have to see a game with Madden in the title ever again. I hope you guys lose your rights. I hope the NFL flat out bans you from making NFL games. I am just praying for your downfall. And boy, do you fucking deserve it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry for this rant. I know sure as hell that I did not enjoy this. I'll see you guys next time. Check my Twitter if you want it, or X, whatever you prefer to call it. If you want to see, when the streams will be, I'll go ahead and announce them there. Probably a day in advance if I do. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. And in the next time, we'll go over the off season.